Yo, what's up? This is Killian from The Spoon, and today we're going to be telling the story about the time that I got way too high. So anyway, the story starts off about a week ago. I was at school just chilling, and I had gotten about a gram that day, 2 grams actually, and I was texting my homie. I'm just gonna call him Daniel. So me and Daniel were texting, and he said he was gonna pull up tonight because I had some bud on me. So I'm on the bus. I have it on me. I'm taking it home, and I get home and I see Daniel like right before I even get home. So I tell him I'm gonna go inside and drop my things. So that's what I do. I go inside, drop my things, grab my lighter, grab my bag, and I walk outside. And me and Daniel, we both skate down to this spot in the woods, and he takes out this Hardy's cup and this water bottle where he has a gravity bong in it. So we're there, and he starts hitting his Enjoy while he's like making everything. So he packs a bowl, and his hands are completely frozen. So this bowl is packed fucking tight. So anyway, he takes the first hit of the bowl, and he clears it, and then he passes it to me. He packs me a bowl. I hit it, and I took a small hit, and then it kind of burned my lungs, right? But then I took another hit, and I was completely fine. So he keeps taking the hits, and I take like 3 more. And my tolerance was absolutely shit at this time because I hadn't smoked in a month. So we're chilling in the woods, waiting for it to kick in. We're there about 20, 30 minutes. I finally decide to get up and go out of the woods because we're going to go skate around. So I get up, and I walk out of the woods. And the second I step foot outside the woods, it's like I'm in third person. It's like my mind is lagging behind me. And I watch myself walk forward and pick up my board. And then I watch myself freak the fuck out. And then my mind goes back like into my head. And I'm freaking out. And I go, holy shit, was that real? And then all of a sudden, like, it happens again. But I was standing still, but it felt like I was moving. So, like, at this point, my heart's beating so fucking fast. And I feel all the blood going through my body. Like, I could feel it being pushed through my fucking veins. So I walk a few steps, my mind lags again, everything goes slow motion, and I just stop, and I look at Daniel, and I go, holy shit, and he looks at me and is like, dude, you alright? And I legit, at this point, I thought nothing was real, because it felt like I was in a whole different universe, and like, my whole body was tingly, and every time I would walk like a step, every time the cold air went against me, because this was a cold day, so every time the cold air hit my skin, I would like shift. Like I felt like I was shifting into someone else's body. Like I felt like I was phasing from where I was then to where I like had walked. So I start freaking out again. My heart is beating fast. It's just going. So we start walking back to my house, and I go, oh, I can't fucking do this. And I sit down, and I look at him, and I start screaming. I go, call a fucking ambulance, call the fucking cops. I feel so bad about it, because really I didn't need any of those. I was just freaking out, and I lay on the ground and just like on these rocks that are right at the end of my road, and I'm looking at David, and I'm just screaming, call the fucking ambulance. And like he's saying, no dude, you're fine, just get up and walk. So I of course don't get up and walk. I stay there, and I wrap myself, like I curl into a ball, and I'm laying there with my bag on me, and I'm just like I'm laying, and I look up at the sky, and like everything's dark, and then I look down at the ground, and everything is like white. So that gets me even more freaked out, because at this point I legit feel like I'm numb, but at the same time I feel everything. So like walking, feeling the fabric against like the fabric of my hoodie against my arm, like it felt like it was tingly. So I freak the absolute fuck out, and I go, yo, get my board in my bag. So with my heart fucking pounding at least 1,002 beats per fucking minute, I get up and I just fucking run all the way home. Like I don't even bother to grab my board. And I get home, and I open the door. My grandma goes, hey, you're home early. And I look her in the eyes. I go, yeah, I know. And I walk up my stairs, and I sit in my bed, and like I'm freaking the fuck out. So I call up John, which was the man who gave me the stuff originally, and I'm freaking out. I go, yo, was that shit laced or something? Like, did you fucking lace that shit? And he goes, no, dude, you're just tweaking the fuck out. So I FaceTime him, and he said, yo, that's never happened to you? I'm like, what the fuck you mean this never happened to me? This doesn't feel normal. So I finally get the courage up to get up and go back downstairs, because Daniel texted me to come get my board and my bag. So I walk down there, and I'm still like phasing every time I fucking walk. So I walk a step and I phase, and like it's making me hard to balance and shit. So I finally get down to where he is, and he was at the middle of the road, and he hands me my board and he hands me my bag, and my bag was completely fucking empty because I threw everything I had in the woods. And he goes, oh yeah, do you have the money? And the backstory to that is that I was supposed to be getting someone a fucking Enjoy, but I didn't know where the money was, and I could not think straight. So I go, I don't know, man. I honestly can't fucking think right now. He goes, alright, just get the money as soon as you can. So I go back home, and I eat 3 bowls of fucking Lucky Charms because I'm hungry as hell. I go back into my room, right? And I'm just watching YouTube, and I just fucking die on my bed. Like, I'm passed the fuck out. I wake up, like, at least 12 hours later. Like, this was fucking, 4 or 5 at p.m. when this happened. I wake up 4 or 5 in the morning, and the fucking video's still playing, and, like, I'm still feeling something, but, like, it's way less intense. So I get up, and I go downstairs, and I eat, 3 more bowls of Lucky Charms, because I'm a fat fuck. And then I just watch YouTube the rest of the night, or the morning. So anyway, that's the story of how I got way too fucking high off of some shit that I freaked out on and thought was laced.